Before we get out of here, I gotta ask. You seen the previews for Coming to America 2?
Yeah.
Are you interested?
I'm interested, but I fear they're gonna fuck it up because it's a PG. It's rated PG-13, I think.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't the last one was R?
I don't know, but I worry about it because and listen, Eddie Murphy has made his money, and rightfully so. Every dollar that he got, he deserved. He might have only put out 2 specials, some of the best specials ever recorded in the history of comedy. More power to him, but he's made his money with Disney.
Why did they wait so long?
I don't know.
Like, why the fuck did they wait?
It could be a good thing because maybe they waited long enough where now Eddie doesn't he doesn't care about the Disney, he doesn't care about anything. He's going to remake Coming to America.
They waited so long that we found out that them niggas in the barbershop are eternal. Them motherfuckers was old 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And they still alive, nigga. And gained weight.
Yeah.
When you old, you already fighting death just from being old. Now you old and then gain weight. Fucking movie.
Do you know what Tracy Morgan's character is in that movie?
No, I don't know, but probably in Africa eating elephant pussy. Put his face in the pussy, drive down the elephant pussy. Beaded America, that why a lot of actors are fake, because they really always stay in character on the cool because they fake and can't live reality. That's why a lot of those fakes turn to drugs. To them, make them feel real. Nigga, you are clearly doing drugs. There's no way this email is real. He had to purposely have done this just so he could get a $10. There's no way that you wrote an email sounding like an Asian immigrant. Actors are fake because they really always stay in character on the cool because they fake and I can't live high reality. That's why a lot of those fakes turn to drugs to them fake, make them feel real.
What's his name? Maybe
Craig Clark, nigga.
Wow. That Asian thing you caught was pretty good right there.
Yeah, I know how to read.
So that's where I'm going to leave it because there's no use fighting it. I do think you're very intelligent. I think you're funny. The thing you said to Aries, you're well read. You have things out there that you're pointing out that I think are valid.
Ask her what her titties look like.
But not being educated is something that I can't get behind.
That wasn't me, Farrah. That was some nigga in the crowd that yelled that out. Sometimes we have an audience y'all can't see off camera, so it's a little black nigga in the 5th row. Ask her what the titties look like. This young rapper, Kodak Black, I found this clip on Instagram where this motherfucker is trying to say the word orange. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. And I'm gonna play the clip. But this motherfucker, like if you didn't know that he was trying to say orange because I told you, there's no way you would know what the fuck he just said. Orange is a 2-syllable word. He chopped it down to 1. On. This nigga says on. Man, I like my car on. I like the money around my band on. I like my chicken on. And I sent out a post where I said, I don't give a fuck where you from, how poor you were, or how you grew up. This is unacceptable. This type of ignorance is unacceptable. So let me play this clip right quick.
Brr. Hey man, I want everything on, know what I'm saying? I like my motherfucking soda on. That's the only soda I drink, by the way. I want my bitches on. I want my motherfucking chicken on. I want my clothes on, my shoe on. Motherfucking bitch, I even want a motherfucking rubber band around my money on, know what I'm saying? Brr.
I like my shoes on.
No, not on. Oh. And here's what...
It's an accent that historically it's been made fun of.
That nigga pronounces orange the way you say the white dude who does comedy. Gary On. That's ridiculous, yo. I like my soda on. I like my shoe on. If my daughter ever brought a nigga like that home, out of here. Out of here. The fuck out of here, yo. I like grapes, annas. Yo, let me get some fruit. Let me get some annas, some apes, some apple. I tried to do the math on this. I'd have to be born in I think it was 58. Because 58 to 68, that would make me 10 years old. Okay. How do I get to 25 years old from 71 on?
Well,
When would I have to be born?
70 would be, 20 off that? 50, 45,
The
46,
Jew, ladies and
1946,
gentlemen.
1946.
They're good with numbers, aren't they? Anytime you need to crunch some numbers, just grab a kike.
Yeah, but you don't want to be born at that time. You want to be born just a little bit later. You want to be right after World War II.
World War II. I want to be born in an era where niggas just escaped the pain.
Well, then you got to go 60s.
As long as I'm born after the rope jewelry.
So, up in all his features.
It's Eddie Murphy versus Charlie Murphy, nigga. Like, that nigga looked like he could open beer bottles with his teeth,
if
nigga.
Charlie Murphy was alive right now, he would smack you for saying
I
that.
wouldn't even say it if he was alive. What you mean when you say this shit like this? I wouldn't even said it. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being fucked up, I'm not a 10, but I'm definitely past 5.
Yeah, you're at a soft 7.
Soft 7. So we're gonna muscle through this email episode, and hopefully, I don't want to use the word drunkenness, but my white girl foolery hopefully won't catch up to me where I'm woo and showing my tits.
Dick that lasts forever. But when I was younger, I could get a blowjob and still fuck after the blowjob. That was the greatest.
After you've come?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That was the greatest.
You a round 2 nigga.
And still come again the second time.
Yeah, I'm a Mike Tyson first hitter quitter. All right. Some of these guys in comedy, Ryan Reynolds, I'm sure gets a lot of pussy. But please believe Chris Farley got just as much. Because, dude, I'm telling you, women are weird that way. When you're funny, it's a natural aphrodisiac. Now, I'm not naive. Again, you put fame on that. You put money on that. You put success on that. It heightens it.
And Farley actually had cocaine, too.
And that, too. But, dude, when you can tickle a woman's tummy, nigga, it matters. Now, if you Ryan Reynolds, well, then you just a goddamn man.
Hate Ryan Reynolds.
I know. We can also ban house shoes, pajamas, rollers, shower, and wave caps in public. Let me stop right here. Yes, all the nigga shit. All the shit that makes a motherfucker go on. I like on.
And this happened recently. Someone brought their dog on the plane because she needed it, and they also had a cat. And I'm going to tell you, this was not a white woman.
It's black?
Yeah, and they were bringing their pets. I bought my seat. If you really want to bring your pet and your pet's worth it to you, then buy a seat for your pet.
Pets and kids belong in their own section.
I really 1, 2, 3.
Hey, welcome to another episode of White People Out of Control. Yeah,
Dude,
white people, you motherfuckers are wildin'. You're wildin', nigga.
Dude, I think I look like a lot of those people that were there.
You look like you could have been.
Yeah, look at
You
that.
look like you could have been. All you missing is a Vikings helmet and a spear and a shield, nigga. You act like the black man and black people are to be feared. It's the biggest hypocrisy on the planet. When historically, you guys have been the most dangerous, bloodthirsty race on the fucking planet. You killed all the motherfucking, wiped out all the Indians.
And wipe them out them all. There's
What's left? You gave them
there's
casinos.
a .00.
Okay, but you gave them casinos. Whatever. You just say one thing before you continue, and this is a small
problem.
thing. before I came over here, I was watching one of the greatest, gayest movies ever, Grease.
Why is it the gayest?
Come on, Grease Lightning, come on, Grease Lightning, Grease Lightning. The tight uniforms, nigga, and some of that movement, Grease Lightning. Nonetheless, as much as we would like to call Trump negative adjectives, as dumb as he is, he's smart.
Oh, he's
because
very
he
smart.
says all the right things. When he told, I love you, he told them motherfuckers, I love you. That's one of the biggest things an abuser says to the victim. I love you. Now I'm going to pop the shit out you, and you still going to be with me.
You know, you're the
I'm gonna
first.
abuse you. The domestic abuser. But he loves me. He said sorry. He bought me flowers and candy. But you got your 18th black eye. Hey, listen, before I read this, I want to give my girl the shout out because she said sometimes I don't say her name right.
Oh, yeah.
It's Deidre Johnson. So what she did,
I love it,
to make me get on point was she sent me an email. She sent it to you too?
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful. Of her saying her name so the niggas get her motherfucking name right. So I'm going to play her voicemail. And then I emailed her back and said, girl, your voice is sexy as a motherfucker. So here's Deidre Ann Johnson.
Hello, Aries. Hello, Andy. This is Deidre Ann Johnson. I just wanted to send in a little voice recording so that you would know how to pronounce my name. I am a big fan. I listen to you guys all the time. I caught up to all the old episodes, and now I listen with anticipation to the antics of you guys. And I would love to hear you guys talk about the shit show that happened in Washington, D.C. today, January 6th. Bananas. All I have to say is I'm glad there were no counter-protesters, and I'm glad they all white. Bye.
Damn, she sounds like a seductive teacher that tells you to stay after school so you could help her wash the blackboard. Wink, wink.
She has just enough nasally sound in her voice to make a Jewish guy go, damn.
Matter of fact, Andy, put your dick away. Now let me put my dick away. Thank you, Deirdre. I might listen to that on occasion in my house, laying in the tub naked like Coach Soul with some dim lights and some Nescafe and just jag off. All you're going to hear is the water splashing. Thank you, Miss Deidre Johnson.
Last week, Northwestern had this concert with Lil Uzi Vert. He uses the N-word profusely, like a ton, and there was an email sent out to students who went to this concert saying, you don't have a right to use this word, which I 100% agree with. Like, as a white person, I don't have any right. I haven't, until reparations are paid, until there's some sort of giving back.
I didn't hear we fucked up. Because the way she said it was, until reparations are made. So what? All of a sudden, you're going to bestow who deems a financial? That reparations would have to be financial, right? What can I do?
To a degree, yeah.
I mean, so once I financially, whatever we decide that number is for you, now I can say it. How does she come up with there's a what would that amount be? And maybe your family, maybe as a black man,
you give me half of Gates' money. I'm gonna say nigga. If I look at my account and see half of Warren Buffett's worth, gonna say nigga. He's saying racial epithet because that's news shit.
Okay,
you have to have a certain kind of
uphold
etiquette when you're a news anchor, no matter what your color is, because that's just that behavior. Just like, motherfuckers that do the news don't act newsy when they ain't doing the news. That's that news shit. I'm telling a lame joke in my anchor. That's news behavior. I say, white people, it's not that y'all can't dance. Your numerical system looks funny because you're free. You've never been told no. You've never been told to stay within boundaries. So when you dance, that's why your arms flail and you look crazy, because to you a beat is confines. Niggas know we have boundaries, so we have to stay within a 1-2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can't go outside that. We've been told no too much. Y'all ain't never been told no, so y'all get the flail in your arms and your hands, and there's no rhythm and there's no 1-2. Your shit is 1, 11, 37, 48, and 217. It's you free. It ain't that you can't dance, you're just free. Mid-90s.
Was it another 48 hours after the Golden Child?
No, not that. Didn't even come that quick. Remember, the 80s was all Eddie's prime. That was unstoppable Eddie. It was 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, I think Best Defense, then Golden Child, and then I think maybe Beverly Hills Cop 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie didn't start becoming different Eddie. Eddie didn't start becoming Washington Wizards Eddie till mid-90s.
It's such a way to have a diss would still be a compliment.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
absolutely. Boxing has been corrupt since its inception, but Panama Lewis is one of the most vile humans in boxing history. He makes Don King look like Gandhi. Imagine if Shabba Ranks and Busta Rhymes had a baby. He's truly ugly inside. Ooh, that pizza, nigga. Inside and out. I know you're not a big boxing guy, but the story is tragically fascinating. Would love to hear your feedback on it. Shamor, was you not in class that day? Did you sleep through it? Baby, you know I'm a boxing fanatic.
I'm the not boxing fanatic.
That's Andy. If basketball and boxing,
you're out of frame.
Those are my two motherfucking things.